Hello, hello. Can you all hear me? Testing the mic quality, just making sure. Testing, testing, test. Ensuring that I am, in fact, online and that my mic is working. All right, just get this out of the way. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And today, this is Noah Thompson reporting saying that we are going to head and going to be starting our stream of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, unfortunately, the way that the stream is that it is saying that this is Sunny playoffs for Rainbow Six Siege. Unfortunately, that is not the case for tonight. Tonight, this is Sunny ECAC League Fall 2022 with Smash Ultimate Team A. So this is going to be a really, really good match. I'm really excited to see this. This is going to be our varsity match. Our varsity team is going to be going up against the higher rating varsity teams of other campuses. So I'm very, very excited about that. Gonna go ahead and get rid of that real quick. Anyway, just a little bit about myself. So, I initially used to be a part of the SUNY Poly Smash team. This year kind of got a little bit ahead of me, and I was taking a bit more than I can chew as far as classes goes. And right now, here I am commentating, and I'm really, really excited to share all of this with you guys. I used to be part of the B team in the spring, and then spring of 21, and then I used to be part of the C team or the D team in the fall of 21, and then the spring of 22 was when I was a part of the C team, and that was also very, very fun, and I had a great time doing that. The music going, don't you think? Gotta let us loose a little bit, right? Oh, come on, this is a stream we're talking about with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We gotta let it loose. This is gonna be fun. Folks in the chat, can you guys hear the music okay? Is it a little too loud or? Just waiting on the Ultimate A team to give me the information for the lobby. So whenever that gets done, then we'll go ahead and get started. Really excited about this turnout though. I've been playing Smash for a few years now, and what better way for me to give back to the community than commentating, you know? Initially, I used to play a ton of Smash Melee. I also used to play a ton of typically used to play a ton of Smash 4 as well when it initially came out. Had a lot of Smash 4 on the 3DS, so that was the way that I played. Still no word yet from Ultimate Team A. They're going to be providing the information shortly. Those of you who are here, thank you so much for joining me. This is my first time commentating, at least through this. I've streamed before, but I've never done anything like this before, so this will be very interesting. I also tend to, I don't just play Smash, I also play a ton of, most recently I've been playing a ton of Destiny, and also been planning on getting into Mortal Kombat 11 and just to competitively a little bit more. I tried to get into Street Fighter, but I can't quite nail the timing with the combos, so... really excited this year. I was planning on, trying out to be part of the A-team, but, beggars can't be choosers, am I right? It's okay, though. By the way, chat, can you tell what hoodie this is? If you can tell me who this character is, then you are definitely an awesome gamer. Just, you can tell by the pauldrons, maybe. Guys, I'll give you a little bit of a hint if you guys can't get it quite yet. This guy is, he's very powerful. He also was, I say recently, he was a DLC character in Smash Ultimate. His campaign mode is a boss rush mode. He also had his own specific challenge event where you could unlock him early. Anyone know? Teams are going to be checking in here shortly. So let's all have a good time with this, right? Chat, what are some characters y'all play in whether it's Smash, Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Street Fighter? What are you guys playing? You guys more like zoners? Do you like tanks? Been super busy recently. Babysitting and everything. I'm sorry, folks. I wish I could see the chat. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what's going on. Some issues with that, but sorry. So I'm gonna double check. I'm pretty sure both teams are checked in. Yeah, it just opened up, so they should be checking in shortly, and then from there you'll be able to get the lobby information, and then actually they'll just send you some message. So initially I wasn't in competitive Smash for a while. I mostly was just, casual, like everybody else was. My first Smash game, I've basically been playing, I can't English. I've basically been playing Smash ever since Smash 64, and I've also been mostly playing a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee when I was growing up. That, for me, was like the quintessential Super Smash Bros. Game for me. And yeah, I played Brawl. I loved several hours in that because the story mode was incredible. I thought the secret characters were cool. I loved logging on and being able to look at the dojo and see where everybody was and who it was. And yeah. Then Smash 4 was coming out. I was super excited to play that. I downloaded the demo early just so I could see how that was. And I played that so much. I mean, it was insane, especially on the 3DS because I was more of a portable console boy. And then when the Wii U version came out with HD graphics, I was even more excited for that. Little did I not know that when Ultimate came out, I was so freaking excited. I remember the Smash ballots when those first came out. I was one of the things that I was rooting for characters like that, I was actually rooting for the Majora's Mask version of Young Link, because the way that I saw it was that way you could, his specials, each of his specials would be him putting on a different mask. So like his up B would be turning into the Deku Scrub, his side B would be the Goron, and the down B would be the Zora, I was thinking, and then for a final smash it would be the Fierce Deity. That was my Smash ballot request, as silly as it sounds. But yeah, once Ultimate was announced, I was super freaking excited. I honestly could not wait. It was everything that I could have ever hoped for. It wasn't actually until high school when I started getting into competitive Smash. My one of my best buds named Nathan, he came over one day and we loaded up Super Smash Bros. Melee, and he was pulling on some crazy stuff that I didn't know that was in the game. So I was like, whoa, how the heck do you do this? And then he started explaining to me what it is. And then from there, I did my research and played a little bit more, got actual corded GameCube controllers, and started getting competitive. And since then, it's been a blast, and I really appreciate it. I mean, it prompted me to, it also prompted me to download Project M, the mod. I'd never modded anything before. And then then I incorporated my SD card, download Project M. I actually downloaded Project M first, messed around with that, with the special costumes and everything. Thought that was incredible. And then there was this other Smash Melee mod that came out that was called Super Smash Bros. 2. And not a lot of people know about this, but basically it is a reskinning mod for Super Smash Bros. Brawl to make it look like Melee. It's kind of using the Project M engine, but instead of actually being Project M, it was a reskin of all the characters to look like Super Smash Bros. There's Smash Melee sprites. And they incorporated all sorts of pretty cool characters. They incorporated...
Target Deal Days is almost here. It's your chance to score early Black Friday deals on thousands of items in stores and at Target.com. So get ready.
But basically what was going on with that, and then I'm going to turn this back on. The other characters that they added, they had Diddy Kong, they added Deity, and they also added Meta Knight. Meta Knight's pretty broken. Not only Project M, but Super Smash Bros. 2.
A means of transmitting power, a dial to record the flow of power, and a way to control the power.
Highly recommend it if you guys still have a Wii, still have Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Highly recommend getting Super Smash Bros. 2. One of the coolest Super Smash Bros. Melee mods, other than Project M, which is kind of like Melee HD. So, highly recommend. you're also interested in Mortal Kombat 11, hit me up. I'm really good at, well, I say really good, I'm pretty good at it. I'm not super good. I still have to learn some of the basics and get more competitive with it. I have to learn characters and, you know, combo cancel into special or special cancel into combos and stuff like that. The usual, you know how it be. Hopefully this isn't too loud. If you're also wanting to play Destiny, also hit me up. I'm running a hunter. Mostly been using. I've been bouncing back and forth between. Yep, that's what I thought. So basically, I mostly been running a hunter. Mostly been running arc and stasis because that's mostly what's been. At least for me, that's what's been working more. So it's been working a little bit. We're running a little bit better with arc and stasis, in my own opinion. For those of you who just joined, thank you guys so much for joining us. Still waiting on getting the lobby information for the our varsity Team A for Smash Ultimate. They will be contacting me directly, so if it is possible, then they will be able to reach out to me and get it. In the meantime, reason why I haven't been able to get into Street Fighter is, yeah, I can't figure out the combos. You know, the low kick into low punch into a Shoryu. To me, I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Most people can, and all I can say to you guys is more power to you. I mean, good on you. You're able to pull off some crazy stuff that I'm not able to do. Me, on the other hand, I gotta work with what I got. With Mortal Kombat and Injustice, I like those better. As far as characters, in Injustice, I really want to learn Red Hood. I know he's more of a, he's more of a zoner, but I would be more than happy to learn him and understand exactly how his mechanics work and what he does. And ever since his announcement, I've been bored with Red Hood. I think he's the coolest one of the coolest characters ever. But circling back to Smash, there's some tech in Smash Ultimate that I still have not been able to get. I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, but one of the things that I wish that they implemented a little bit more, and you guys can probably crucify me because, you know, I'm one of those melee purists, so I wish they actually had wave dashing. I know there's a little bit of it in it, but I kind of wish it was a bit more instead of slowing you down, you know what I mean? Because it basically takes that dodging thing that is most Smash stuff. Okay. We finally have the information, folks, so just give me 1 second to enter it, and we will be all set. But, yeah, basically, if there was a way that we can incorporate the actual wave dashing instead of slowing down as it would go on, then I think it would be much better. Okay. that looks like that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and load it up, folks. And here we are with our Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Team A. So far, nothing has happened yet. Nobody's joined. Looks like I might have to swap controllers here in a sec. So, because my battery's about to die. Now, normally, I don't know how exactly they want this to work, because when I saw the thing, it said 1v1. We shall see. So, folks, with this being said, what do you guys think the first character that our A team is going to be going up against? Do you guys think it's going to be heavy hitter? Do you guys think it's going to be an agile character? Do you think it's going to be a zoner? What do you guys think? So they just moved into the center. I think they might actually have to change the rules here. Yep, so I gotta give the stream link. Give me 1 sec. So, I think that might be an issue, folks. They think that they're gonna be fighting me. I'm just the commentator. Oh, never mind, there's one person there. Perfecto. Got some suture. Anyway, ooh, we got an Incineroar and a Ganon. Let's see how this plays out, folks. Are we ready? Smash Ultimate Team A. We're looking at Ganon versus Incineroar. Lots of taunts. Just checking it. I think they're doing an input check just to make sure there's not a lot of lag. Yep, double checking their specials, their supers, their jumping, normals, all that good stuff. Just making sure everything looks okay. Ganon had to get that last hit, but looks like, yep, Ganon spiked off the edge to make sure everything's okay. Beautiful. I think I'm gonna turn the music off for now, and instead I'm gonna go ahead and have the game playing, if you guys don't mind. That way we don't have conflicting musics. So we already know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Ganon versus Incineroar. Let's see how this is gonna play out later on. Depending on who you go with, depends on, or how good you are with the character, also depends on how the game's gonna be played out. I know Ganon specifically can be a monster in this game because he got a huge speed buff, but he kept his same strength throughout the entire series. It's insane. Having a fast Ganon with just the same amount of power, that it's insane. I think it's hands down one of the best Ganons. I'm glad that they went back with the Ocarina of Time version and that they gave him his red cape. Sweet touch. Personally, I was not a huge Ganon player, I kind of played him a bit in Smash 4, but other than that, not really. Match is about to start, folks, so full on Ganon versus Incineroar now. Let us take a look and listen to see what's going on. Is the match. Okay. Good use of trying to do the short hop with Ganon, but and missed side B with Incineroar. He keeps trying to do his Darkest Lair at neutral B. That has invincibility. That has iframes. I had no idea that that had that. So it seems like Darkest Lair does have an iframe and is able to cancel out specific moves. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. Is there some sort of input? I think the other team might be having an input issue. Is that what's going on? Ganon's just gonna keep getting these down air spikes. Ganon down air spikes are probably one of the creme de la creme. It seems... Oh yeah, probably like a controller died or something, and they're just double checking to make sure inputs are okay. Everything seems to be running smoothly for now. They're just running back and forth. Oh, it's not the match. It's just teammates for fun. Never mind. Took me a while to figure that out. My bad. So right now it's just teammates messing around. My bad. So it looks like the team is consisting of a Ganon and Incineroar. I know one of the players is a really mean Palutena player. He's one of my closest friends. Looks like he's going to be playing tonight too. So it looks like the matchup tonight is going to be Ganon, Incineroar, and Palutena. Yep, so this is just for fun matches, folks. So teams just making a lag test just to see if everything's a-okay, and they're just basically messing around. I was all set and ready to commentate. But yeah, Ganon can be an absolute monster. If you do that side beam to basically the Sparta kick, that is one of his bread and butters, basically. If you do side B into side tilt, then yeah, that's almost a guaranteed hit, unless you try and dodge roll out of it. I personally have not played much Incineroar, but from what I can see, Incineroar is kind of he's very different, very different, because he does have so many different wrestling moves that he has as his specials. Especially with his side B, you have to get specific timing in order to land it right. You can either land it too early, too late, or just right, and if you do just right, it does a lot of damage. Ganon's just got him at a pummel at about 400%, so that's pretty cool. got Ganon for the win. Just for funsies. Thanks. I don't know about you, but I know, you guys normally play friendlies? I know sometimes I do, and I'm almost tempted sometimes to just turn on items, because I kind of miss the way that, you know, old Smash used to be. Crazy chaos with a ton of items and 4 players and stuff. This is the character, folks. Matching cauldrons and everything. For those of you who weren't able to guess, then, you know, you're wrong. Anyway, this hoodie is based on Sephiroth. Sephiroth, I think, is probably one of the coolest villains in video game history. I personally have not played a ton of Final Fantasy VII. I got it about a year ago on Switch, and I only just got to the Chocobo farm, and I have to pay about 200 gil in order to get... No, 2,000 gil in order to get the whistle to get a Chocobo, so I can cross the sand and avoid that serpent. I haven't even gotten close to getting to Sephiroth. But it was actually ironic, because when Sephiroth... Before Sephiroth was even announced, when Steve was revealed, my brother and I were in a huge, like, depressed state. We were like, oh man, couldn't they have chosen a cool character, you know, like, at least I said, can they have chosen a cool character like, you know, Sephiroth? Several months later, here he is. This boy, he's here. Definitely one of the coolest windscreens ever. Sephiroth is honestly one of the coolest characters in this game. Oh. If I had longer hair, I would go with Sephiroth for Halloween. If I had the hair. You know, I could buy a wig, but I got insurance payments and stuff. I got school payments and insurance payments, car payments. So I'm sure, as you all can see now, in the bottom right here, I main Chrom / Roy in this game. I really like Chrom and Roy because they're fast and they're agile, but they're also very hard-hitting. They're basically glass cannons in a sense, and that's kind of why I really like them, because I want a character that not only is super fast, but also is able to hit hard, you know, basically be Ganon in a sense, a faster version of Ganon. And that's exactly what Chrom was for me when I first started playing. I actually used to play a ton of Dark Samus too. Dark Samus used to be my go-to character because I loved the Metroid Prime series, and I think Dark Samus was an amazing addition, even though she is an Echo Fighter. I kind of wish that she had her own moveset a little bit. But, I'm still happy that she's in the game. So, still waiting to see if and when the other team is going to join. That has not been discussed yet. Unless they have already joined. Then I'm basically just talking nonsense words. So we were just messing around, folks. I'm not really sure exactly what the rest of the team plays. I know one of my buddies, he plays Palutena, but I don't know what anybody else plays. I don't know yet. But we shall see when this match gets started, and once bans are all set, we should be good to go. Fun fact for the I'm not sure, for those of you who are Nintendo enthusiasts, you probably already know this, but those of you who aren't, Masahiro Sakurai, the person who is the director and the developer of the Super Smash Bros. Series, he has gone on to basically create his own YouTube channel, and on his YouTube channel he basically goes through the intricate details of video game design and video game development. And for those of you who are in the IMGD major, it is very, very helpful and very, very useful for you guys, because he explains all sorts of intricate details about certain games that are very, very niche to certain games. For example, the Kirby games in particular, having the initial hit, shake, and then die animation into slow motion. That for specifically what Sakurai has said, that is kind of key for that kind of type of video game, because it allows you to actually feel what certain hits are like. Then you're able to understand the severity of getting hit and getting hurt. I think the game volume might be a little too loud, so I'm just gonna turn that down just a bit. Also, fun fact for those of you who don't know certain Super Smash Bros. Trivia, initially when Super Smash Bros. For 64 was going to come out, they were so close to actually implementing random. They were so close to implementing Wario and Bowser into Smash 64. They actually were planning on actually no, scratch that, my bad. They were really trying to implement Bowser and I think Princess Peach too. They were planning on doing both of those in Smash 64, and Mewtwo as well. And then once Smash Melee came out, they were super, super close to implementing Solid Snake in that game. They were also really, really close implementing Glacier Star, knowing how to wave dash. Dang, that's crazy. Alrighty, they just want to do a quick lag test, so it seems like the match is about to get started, folks. Very quick to wrap up, but basically, in Smash Melee, not only did they want to implement Solid Snake, but they also were very, very close in implementing Wario. That's why they instead incorporated him as a trophy instead. They were this close to getting Wario in Smash Melee. And honestly, I would have been for it. I thought it would have been really cool to have Wario in Smash Melee. Hey folks, we're so close to starting here. We got a King K. Rool versus a Ridley, both heavyweights, both super, super good. If anybody knows about King K. Rool, then you know that he has a lot of super armor, which is kind of sometimes absolute BS. Ridley going for that neutral special, trying to charge up and do a little bit of shield pressure. Very nice projectiles from King K. Rool. Ooh, with the grab with Ridley. Hit by the crown. Neutral special into... Ooh, combos with... Ridley combos are actually pretty crazy. But again, King K. Rool, that super armor though. Very nice on the up airs. Ooh, missed back air. But the platforms may or may not save him. Ooh, trying to edge guard with the charged fireballs. Is it going to work? That's the only issue, is King K. Rool has a really, really good recovery. Ooh, the neutral air from Ridley. That is with a stage spike. Ooh, he tried to pull a King K. Rool bread and butter combo, which is a down throw into a down smash or a down throw into a side smash. Very, very useful. Now it's just becoming a projectile game, especially with Ridley. He's trying to keep that King K. Rool at bay. But in doing so, if King K. Rool gets hit by any of those, that allows him to be in a lot of hit stun, so that Ridley. Ooh, did Ridley almost screwed up there? Dang. Ridley tried to do the yep, just as I was about to say, the if Ridley does that charge neutral special, then he's able to run in and get a grab. But oh, that edge guard is not looking good for K. Rool. Already up to 137%. Looks like that super armor is no good. Yeesh. Ridley at 119%. Still got 3 stocks. He's been... This might be a... It's not quite a JV3, but... Very close. It was very close to being that. So, lots of stuff. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. Thought it was going to be a 3-stalker, but... K-Rool was able to read that pretty well. If that crown stayed out there longer, he could have blocked all of those projectiles with the charge neutral B. Got with the side B of the Ridley. Uh-oh. Ah. I'm sorry about that, folks. That is really unfortunate. I hate that that happened. Ooh, that is rough. I don't know. Let me check my connection here real quick. It was fine earlier. Oh, looks like Ridley came out on top. Crazy, crazy stuff there. So, let me see what's going on here. And see how I can stay in this. Yeesh. Maybe it's because there's too many people on? So, we already know this person plays a really, really good Ridley, so... We shall see if they do end up changing characters. They're currently working on bans, I believe. If this is the case, then we have plenty of time. Yep, they are working on bans currently. And if that is the case, then... Go ahead and do some filler here real quick. So, from what I saw, it looks like the K. Rool just kept getting projectile pressured. He kept... Every single time that Ridley charged his neutral B, he was not able to function and be able to read that... at least be able to power through all of those fireballs. He seems to really like to projectile spam. If that is the case, then these characters might be in a bit for a run for their money. So far, they're working on bans as well as working on changing their characters. So, if anything, or selecting their characters. So, from what I know, this really, really likes to projectile spam. And from projectile spamming, you can get a little hesitant about rushing in. Basically, Ridley kind of is he... I don't know exactly how to describe Ridley, because he is a heavyweight. But he can be kind of... Only his neutral B is good at being a projectile, though. He seems like a heavyweight rushdown, but if you keep using his neutral B, then he definitely becomes a good zoner. However, all of his other specials have to do with grabbing, getting you close, and dealing massive amounts of damage. For his down B in particular, where he stabs really sharply with his tail, that one in particular is really, really strong. And if I remember correctly, it is almost an instant KO. Actually, no, it is an instant KO at high percentages, if I remember. Unless that was just from the film at that thing. Here we go. My main man coming in with Palutena, going up against this Ridley. Let's see how he does. Fingers crossed, folks. Let's do this. Gotta do with the 3, 2, 1. Ridley's gotta take a stock. And then we begin the 3v3. Let's go. So, see, right off the bat, ooh, Ridley can cancel that neutral projectile? That's crazy. But as we can see right here, he is very, very desperately... Ooh, nice, perfect shield there. But Ridley is very, very desperately trying to keep his distance, which is very odd for someone who plays Ridley to do that. You don't want to solely rely on one move, because if you do rely solely on one move, then people will be able to understand and figure out exactly what you're doing. Ooh, very good zoning from Palutena. My goodness. Really already at 91%, barely leaving a scratch on Palutena. Ridley's getting scared. He bubbled for a while there, leaving himself open to get grabbed just like that. Neutral, lots of neutral airs from Palutena. And with the back throw, that does not kill. He had DI. Ooh, but if Palutena keeps playing the waiting game long enough, Ridley will not be able to KO her that early at 47%. As much as he wants to down smash and get her up higher, there's no way. The basis of Smash and any other fighting games is all patience, and he tried to do the same projectile edge guard as that, and he already lost another stock. Look at that, folks. Lots of neutral air combos. If you get in that, you cannot get out of it. As much as you try to lean out of it, you cannot. Lots of aerial movements with Palutena. She is able to go off very far off stage and up. Ooh, that's excuse me, that's unfortunate to lose that stock, but yeah, this Ridley is really into using his projectiles and trying to get damage with those projectiles just to rush in and combo you. As I said, Ridley is a Russian character, or Russian heavyweight, but man, if you get caught up in his strings, then it's almost impossible to get out. Palutena really trying to keep Ridley at bay with her own projectiles. I don't think Ridley's going to be able to get out of this because Palutena has so many different projectiles all on several different button combinations. He keeps mashing now. He keeps trying to get tilts where there aren't any available. Ooh, at 144.4%, 1444. Ooh, one smash attack or one back throw, and this might be it. Ooh, 160 almost. And that's it, folks. We got our first ever official other win. Look at that, folks. Very nicely done on the Palutena. Was able to really good pressure with the projectiles from Palutena. Ridley kept trying to do the same thing, but really just does not have enough projectile options other than his charged neutral B, unfortunately. Palutena has a lot of tools in her kit as far as projectiles go. So she has Reflect, she has Auto Reticle, she has Explosive Flame. And especially since she can just teleport away like that, she can basically warp from far off stage and come right back to ledge. So Palutena was playing the correct style of waiting game. That was amazing. Basically wait for an opportunity to pop up, and from there be able to read every initial pinpointed accuracy moment. Meanwhile, while they're going ahead and picking stages, I'm going to bring us back right here. So, basically, yeah, Ridley is not a very good, not a good projectile character at all. He definitely needs... He has a projectile, but unfortunately he is more of a rush down combo, deal a lot of damage type of character. And because of that, he kept getting very, very risky with using his fireballs. I mean, he knew how to edge guard with that, but unfortunately that was just... It wasn't enough. Palutena has so many other tools in her arsenal that are able to properly edgeguard and properly put keep people at bay with their projectiles. It's insane. I mean, I've gone up against this person a lot, and those toolkits, man, it's insane. Especially if you try to avoid the projectiles and try to go in for a Russian character. She's still able to combo you with a grab throw into a neutral air specifically, because if she does a multi-hit neutral air, then ooh, okay, folks, here we go. Get ready for this. We got some interesting competition here. We got Palutena Dittos. So let's see how this is gonna run. I don't think they're allowed to do that because they were just supposed to sit there anyway. And that's gonna be the battle of the auto reticles. This is gonna be fun. I don't know if this person actually knows how to play Palu. I know. Ooh, that was a good use of the counter. I haven't seen him use his counter at all now that I think about it. Lots of auto reticles and explosive flames. Our blue Palutena is still trying to hold on for dear life, staying far away, but ooh, that was really risky going far off stage like that. Our Palu blue at 65%. The red one is still at pretty low percentage. Now he's getting up there. Getting risky with that counter. That's the only thing about specific characters like this who have counters. It's really, really risky to use it. Because if you try and use your counter, then that leaves you wide open for a lot of people to just rush in just like that and either get aerial hits or grabs, specifically grabs. Those are really bad. Lots of waiting games. Ooh, that was not good on that other Palu to warp away. I also noticed that they've mostly been using tilts. Very nicely KO on that one, but they have not been using a lot of their smash attacks. I haven't seen this person, our Palu at least, I haven't seen them use their smash attacks at all, mostly specials and aerials and stuff, but hey, sometimes you just gotta use some tools, not all the tools. But if you know how to use all, then that's good on you. Lots of dancing around. This is basically the lion and the lioness circling each other. This is insane. Lots of ranged game going on. Very, very close to this other Palu at 120%. Will they be able to KO the red Palu in time to stay up to date and win this match? At 130, just about 137%. Ooh, that other Palu almost got a grab. That was very close. Nice explosive flame. Very nice explosive flame off the top of the screen. That was incredible. I've never seen anything like that before. Okay, now this other person, oh, that was an unfortunate up tilt, but he's still got a stock left. That's okay. If he stays alive for the next round, then A-okay on that. Still got a ways to go. Lots of jumping around and dancing around with these Palus. It's insane. Definitely lions versus lions circling each other. This is crazy. Ooh, that was a little weird. They ran straight into each other. Nothing happened there. Lots of what happened there? Neutral airs into doing something off the ground. That's something specific with certain characters. If you have a multi-hit neutral air, then you can combo almost instantly as soon as you hit the ground after doing the neutral. Lots of dash attacks, though. Lots of dash attacks, back airs, explosive flames. This is insane. Getting real risky going off the edge like that at 104%. Oh, man. This other Palu's really getting risky. But with that upward smash attack beam, that is going to do it for this one particular round, folks. And it looks like our Palu made it all the way through for our first round win. I believe? Yes. So gonna bring it back right here, folks. That was a really excellent match. It basically was two lines circling each other with Palutenas. I haven't seen anything like that before, but it seemed like that other person tried to, the opposing side, the red one, kept trying to use counter. He kept trying to do this similar moves to our Palu, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough. Oh no, they have one more person to fight left. Never mind. We have one more person to go. But yeah, that Palu battle was insane. It was a duel of fates. They definitely were using more of the arsenal, but I want to say they didn't quite use it correctly because I saw the red. I don't know if you guys saw it, but the red Palu kept using a lot of the counter. The counter, while it's good, it's mostly used, I would say, for rushdown characters. So people like Chrom, Mario, Ganon, people who like to get up close and personal. If you're fighting a ranged character like other Palus and Young Links, Mewtwo's, some Pikachus, stuff like that, then you're gonna need to use that not use that counter as much. And instead, I would recommend using the Reflect. And I've noticed not a lot of them have been using Reflect. If that's something that has been very interesting to see. If they used Reflect a bit more, they would have been able to shoot those other attacks right back at the opposing side. It's actually pretty crazy that I saw that, or that happened. So let's see what else we got here. Next match is about to start shortly. And it is going to be a doozy, folks. Here we go. Battle is about to start. Let's take a watch. Sure, you can basically predict and see what it is. Now, Zero Suit Samus, she is really, really good. I know that people were able to get some crazy, crazy combos with her in Smash 4, so... And some of those combos still kind of hold true in Smash Ultimate, so... We shall see how this is gonna go. I don't know... Well, come on, game, don't do this to me. There we go. Seeing a lot of... Whoa! This Zero Suit Samus really does know how to short hop and wave dash a little bit, but again, that wave dash was really, really risky. Whoa! I looked away for like a second. That was bonkers. Holy crap. Okay. So now we're down to our last fighter. That was crazy. I gotta look at the video here to see what happened. There's an up air to another. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a Zero Suit Samus bread and butter combo that if I've ever seen one. Oof. She's still got her combos from Smash 4. That is unbelievable. Oy boy, that was crazy. Zero Suit Samus in the air is insane. Oh, they're running it back? What? I'm confused. I don't know exactly what's going on, but... Was that like a lag test or something? Okay, yeah, they're probably doing a lag or a button test. Because... What in the world is going on? Yeah, they were doing a lag test and button check to make sure that their buttons and everything were working okay. But man, that Zero Suit Samus combo was insane. Not entirely a 0 to death, but jeez, close to it. Okay, I wonder if they're probably gonna run it back, so had to do a quick lag test for that, so we shall see this and get it done and over with. Yep, they're gonna run it back. He's gonna lose his 2 stocks. Let's see what's going on here. Lots of range from the side B. Actually, a grab from Zero Suit Samus. Zero Suit Samus is a very lightweight character, but is very, very fast, able to combo. Very similar to Joker, but I want to say not nerfed in a way. Ooh, grab to hit stun to a stun gun into an aerial attack. Goodness gracious. Lots of down Bs from Zero Suit Samus to keep that distance away from Palu. Trying to get that grab, but it's just not working. Ooh, that aerial attack was rough. Goodness gracious. Zero Suit Samus is a menace. I mean, she was a menace in Smash 4, and she's still a menace in Smash Ultimate. Absolutely bonkers. Now, we're gonna see who our next and final character is for our team. Gonna pan us right back here. Yeah, unfortunately, Zero Suit Samus. I get mad with Zero Suit Samus. I don't know about you guys. Zero Suit Samus I do not do well against. If you're caught in a hit stun combo like that, you're just done for. Unfortunately, I hate to say it, you're just done. You're done. You're gone. Similar with Joker, if you get caught in a string of up air, yeah, down thrown to up air into up B combos, like that specific MK Leo string, you're done. I'm sorry, but once that damage starts racking up and he calls Arsene, you get massive damage to hit on you. It's unbelievable. Zero Suit Samus plays kind of similar to that, but she doesn't quite have Arsene. She has that flip trick thing, and basically that allows you to get out of very, very tricky situations. And I believe, if I remember correctly, it stomps you into the ground, which gives her a moment of opportunity to rack up damage as well, and allows her to smash attack, and you get launched that way as well. She also has a lot of... Is it side B and up B? Or is it... Can she do 2 up Bs? I can't remember what it is. She can... I know she can do like down B in the air and be able to do more damage and combo into that up B. And you can KO just like that. But man, that was unbelievable. So we got 1 player left on our side, 1 player left on their side. They have 3 stocks, we have 3 stocks. We're going to see how this is going to go. So I'm unsure as to who our last player is going to be, what they play. But I'm really excited to see how this is going to turn out. This Zero Suit Samus has to be their captain. They've been playing for a while, and they know exactly how to play. So, it looks like we have a Zora. I'm on Legend of Zelda, my guys. So, we have a Sora-looking puck here. So, I know for a fact that if we look here for a sec, it is misleading. Pucks can be misleading of their profile pictures and stuff like that. So we may not entirely know if this person is an exact Sora main. They could be just using that to disguise it. I know this other person who's a Chain Chomp person profile picture, you know, they're not a Chain Chomp main because Chain Chomp's not even in the game. But we shall see. If this person does play Sora, then they have some tough competition because Sora is very floaty, very lightweight, easy to KO, but he has some combo game like you would not believe. His basically him doing his aerial combos can combo into anything and do a 3-hit. His side B always hits. You can do up B straight into side B right afterwards. It's pretty crazy, his recovery as well, because he's super floaty and his double jump is insane. However, again, because he is a lightweight, he is very, very easy to KO. He's kind of like Kirby and Mewtwo, able to get smash attacked pretty quickly and get launched like crazy. And his magic's pretty cool too. It's really useful for edge guarding. If you do Thundaga, that is very good edge guard. If you do I can't remember the ice one, Frizaga, I think it is. You guys correct me on that. I don't care. I don't know exactly what it is, but that one's really good at racking up damage as well as edge guarding, but not necessarily with edge guarding. I think Thundaga is a bit more with edge guarding. And then Firaga is just to keep people at bay and keep them zoned. If you're using Firaga to keep people away, then that's good on you. You're racking up damage, you're doing shield pressure, and you're able to maintain being alive, basically. So it looks like our Chain Chomp friend is all set and ready to go, but unfortunately it does not look like our other person is ready to go yet. They're selecting bans still. But from there, we shall be all set and ready to go. I'll get this out of the way. Bop it. Twist it. Pull it. Really eager to see how this match is going to play out. See what Zero Suit Samus is going to go up against, because this Zero Suit Samus is insane. And lo and behold, folks, I will go ahead and swap this over. So we shall see what this character is going to be in about 3, 2, and oh, never mind. They want to change. Could not begin the battle. That's a little weird. Anyway, what's going on? Please. Oh, yes, sorry, my bad. I'll swap back here. Swap very quickly back to the game. Sorry. Did not mean to be a bit of a loud mouth and talk too much. Yeah, it seems like the Zero Suit Samus not only knows what they're doing, but also knows, very much knows how to wave dash as well. Not super good for us, though. Or, not super good to do that, because if you try and wave dash, that kind of counts as you dodging too much, and it slows you down. Which was programmed into this particular version of Smash, so not super good for that. I'll just make sure everything's all set. And look at that, folks. We have indeed a Sora going up against a Zero Suit Samus, specifically the I can't remember, it's something river. Basically like the Betty Boop style black and white animated pictures. And let's see how this goes. Let's see, doing a lag test really quickly, as well as making sure that the match is about to begin. So, very good by Raga to keep the distance, but yeah, Zero Suit Sam's getting that damage already. Sora trying to play the risky game with the side B, trying to deal some damage. Ooh, neutral air can combo, doing the 3-hit combo as usual that Sora can do. Thundaga doesn't quite hit. Ooh, with a parry there. With that far reach grab from Zero Suit. Tried to, again, characters with counter in the air. It's not super good. Getting stunned in the air straight off the edge just like that. Tried to stun him when he still had iframes. That's weird. Back air is one of Sora's most useful tools as well. It is very strong. Keep trying to counter. That's not good. I know Zero Suit Samus can kind of be a rushdown character, but again, if you're not able to time your counter at the time that she hits, or be able to basically attempt to see what's going on, then you're done for. Zero Suit Samus really playing good at the edge guarding game, trying to stun Sora off the edge. Sora freezing, getting back to the center of the stage. Thundaga Ascend. Zero Suit Samus off the edge with 84%. Almost hit the Blizzaga. Trying to destroy the shield. So close. Lots of aerial hits with Zero Suit Samus, but she still gets that last aerial, knocking out Sora. Ugh. Not looking like a good game for Sora today, unfortunately. But getting that neutral air combo into the up smash, that was insane. That was cool. Very nicely done. Blizzaga to deal some damage, but unfortunately just not enough as Zero Suit Samus comes careening back down to the stage. Zero Suit Samus, very nice counter from Sora, but it will get hit in the front, so gotta remember that. Now they're trying to do a stun shot from Zero Suit Samus, closing in the gap from Thundaga. Still trying to stun off stage. Up B from Sora, dealing some damage. Not massive, but stun. Ooh, that up B, if it hit, would have been insane. Don't want to stay in bubble too long. Zero Suit Samus trying to get that up, down B to spike off stage. Ooh, up B again from Sora. Sora's really trying to make this comeback at 90%. Trying to zone. My goodness gracious. This person knows Sora very, very well. Almost got stunned by Zero Suit Samus with the aerial. Kept trying to zone it with the taser lasso. Thundaga to keep that distance. Blizzaga's in, trying to do shield pressure and deal at least some damage, but Zero Suit Samus still gets that hit. This is going to be a very close game, folks. Zero Suit Samus is playing a very good edge guarding game. I don't know if the stun's gonna hit. It does not. Side B from Sora. Ooh, with a smash attack from Sora hits Zero Suit Samus. Very nicely done. Sora at very high percentage. Remember, lightweight folks, he can get comboed off the edge pretty quickly and very easily. Perfect shield from Zero Suit Samus with that parry. Unfortunately, it's not going to be doing enough. Sora's still at 123%, getting risky. Ooh, boy. Aerial combos, trying to get that, but it does not hit, doesn't KO. Side B, trying to do as much damage, and there you have it, folks. Zero Suit Samus just got knocked off the edge, and it looks like my camera stopped for some reason. What's going on here? Virtual camera. Back to HD user facing. There we go. Sorry about that, folks. That was a little weird what happened there. Face froze. That's embarrassing. But, again, that was an amazing play by Sora and Zero Suit Samus. Unbelievable. Lots of gurrs coming from the Sora main. Lots and lots and lots of stuff going on, folks. This was an excellent game to be played. It's unbelievable. Whew. That Zero Suit Samus, yeah, that was insane. Absolutely bonkers what that Zero Suit Samus can do. Lots of combo hits. It's unbelievable. Not sure if we're going to see that Ridley again. That Ridley might have been a one-time thing, but we shall see. We shall see how this goes. Now, it's back to the Glacier Star person, so I'm sure that the Glacier Star is... They're the person that has the Ridley, and they're also the person that have the, what was it? The other Palu, so... We are going to see what happens next with that. And we shall see exactly who's going to be up first. It might be the Ridley again. We shall see. All up to the plan. Plan of attack. The Ridley's definitely going to be careful it comes back out. You can't do the ranged game forever with Ridley. You can try and edge guard with that. It is an excellent edge guarding tool. But unfortunately, it's just not enough. He's mostly a rush down heavyweight character, and trying to do ranged is not his forte. Now, if Sora comes in and is able to fight and combat this Ridley, then that would be something. That would be a sight worth seeing. To be brutally honest, because Sora, as much as he is a lightweight character, he's really good at comboing. And even though Ridley is a heavyweight, he's basically what's known as combo food, which means that he's able to get hit multiple times and stay in hit stun. And because he stays in hit stun, he just racks up damage like crazy. Similar with Ganon and K. Rool, they're basically Ganon, K. Rool, and Bowser. Mostly heavyweights are what's known as combo food, and faster, lighter characters like Sora, Chrom, Mario. What's another one? Young Link. All these characters that can pull off some crazy hits and multi-hits. They are their weakness. They're heavyweight's weakness, basically. Still waiting to see what exactly is going on. I think they're going through bans still. Meantime, I'm just making sure my controller is still having joysticks moving so that it doesn't gray out like it has been this just about this entire time. Lots of good stuff that we've seen here tonight, though. Very good combos from Palu and very, very good zoning and damage from Sora. Yeah, unfortunately, if you try to have a heavyweight go up against another heavyweight, then that's gonna be rough. You try to do, especially with that Ridley versus that K roll, that wasn't gonna be good. Got a nice crowd in here tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate this. This is awesome. Still no word on what exactly is happening. I think they're still working on bans and trying to decide who's going to go first. Now, I think the Ridley is going to go first again, and if that's the case, they might send out Palu in the beginning, just so they can get the Ridley done and over with. And if that's the case, then Palu can come in again, finding that second Palu, and basically make it a tie match. Excuse me. And then, again, go straight into the Zero Suit Samus, where K. Rool or Sora can try and bait them out. It is very, very, very quiet, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on or what's happening. So with that being said, I'm just gonna get rid of those. Hello? Alright folks, so they're still trying to figure stuff out, but in the meantime, I will be right back. I am just gonna do a quick bathroom break, so I will see you guys. Sorry about that, folks. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and fix things here. So I'm just going to swap this over here real quick. Didn't realize it was going to take that. Give me 1 sec to rejoin everything. Oh, that's odd. So, apparently the entire arena got shut down, I think. That's what it looks like. Did the match get finished? I'm not entirely sure what happened, folks. I'm sorry about this. Very, very strange. Huh. So, I'm trying to figure out what the deal is, because they only played one round, and I don't know if the arena got shut down or if there was a genuine communication error. So, with that being said, hmm. Communication. Sorry, folks, I'm doing a little bit of communication error stuff. So I'm just doing, maintenance. So please be patient, and we shall get the game back up and running shortly. Sorry about the clickety clacks of my keyboard. Just trying to see what exactly is going on. Strange. I've had issues like this happen before, unfortunately. But last time what happened was there was a big thunderstorm that came in. I'm sure some of you Sunni Pilot members remember. There's a big thunderstorm that came in, and basically a lot of power outages happened. And because of that, I wasn't able to play nor stream. So every so often I had to... I basically couldn't play. I had to play like one round and would get cut off and leave. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So that kind of sucked. I couldn't play, but it is what it is, Very strange what's going on, though. So, but just get some interaction with you guys based on the characters that we've seen so far. Do we think it's gonna be the Ridley again, starting out, going up against the King K. Rool? Or do we think it's going to be something else entirely? Do we think it's going to be a change of character? Or do we think it's going to be the same? Do we think that the King K. Rool character is going to change? Or do we think they're going to stay the same as well? Because if we have the Ridley, I personally would like to see the Palu go up against Ridley first. Take at least a few... Sorry about that, that was my email. But if the Palu is able to get enough combos and deal enough damage to the Ridley, then I think we technically would be okay. Or the Smash team would be okay. What in the world is going on? So, I might... Oh, they're doing a lag test. Network issue happened, okay. Okay, yeah, so, honestly, from the games that I've played, there's some pretty good games. At least from the matches that I played as Chrom. I know not a lot of people have seen Chrom in competitive because, you know, as the game got updated, he got mega nerfed with especially his up B in particular. That one, they really nerfed his up B. His Ether, I think it's called. Am I right on that? I think I am. Basically, what it usually did in vanilla was it allowed you to, which basically, for those of you who don't know, vanilla means it's just the base game as soon as it came out, no updates or anything, and basically what that means with Chrom means that when you did his up B special with Ether, he would, and you got hit with it and got spiked down, it would kill you, the person who was getting hit by it first, instead of Chrom himself. And then later updates, he ended up getting nerfed with that, where he would die first, but the opponent would still get spiked, but is somehow able to still get out of it. Now, when I play Chrom, I'm very aggressive. I'm up in personal in people's faces. I like to get a lot of aerials, I like to get tilts, I like to do my side B a lot to deal damage. I especially do my down tilt, is it? Down right or whatever, down tilt, yeah, down tilt for specials for the side B because it is a very good shield pressuring tool. And by having that as shield pressure, then that means that I can pop that shield very quickly, have them in a stun state, and be able to charge up my neutral B almost instantaneously as soon as that happens and deal super amounts of damage and be able to KO them pretty quickly. Now, I have experienced some issues where people have been able to read me because I tend to try and get in my own head and try to get in other people's heads. Not good to do that. But other than that, I play a pretty mean Chrom character. Although there was this one person that I went up against in Suni League. They played a really, really good Yoshi. I still remember to this day. They were a good sport too. We just kept sparring and right afterwards because I wanted to get better. And it was awesome. I had a blast. But they were pressuring with Yoshi is insane. If you know how to play Yoshi, then good on you. I mean, hats off to you, my guys. That was awesome. You guys are great. Now, I know, based from experience with my previous coach of B Team, just a shout out to my original captain from B Team in spring of 21. He was amazing. I mean, he turned me into a better player, and since then, I look up to him a lot, and he's I sometimes spar with him off and on so that I can maintain my skill level. Although unfortunately, he's going on to other fighting games. He hasn't stayed with Smash. He is going more towards Guilty Gear Strive. Now, nothing wrong with Guilty Gear. I personally have never played it. I think it looks cool. I mean, I kind of wanted to get into those type of games. As I've said, Street Fighter. I haven't told you this, but King of Fighters, I was considering that. I've also considered Tekken. Play a little bit of Tekken, not a lot. I'm not good. So if you were looking to take some competitive matches with me, I will get creamed. I will get destroyed. But if I do some friendly matches, then that would just be fine with me. I can do that. I'm good with just casual, bouncing around, jumping around, learning combos, trying out different characters, whatever the heck. But as far as the competitive sense, I am not for competitive Tekken. Competitive Smash, on the other hand, I am also super into. Yeah. I actually still have my GameCube here and have my controller here, actually, that I mostly played a lot with this past semester, right here. This is the controller that got me through a whole bunch of different Smash tournaments and Smash games, and it's my go-to. I love it. I love it so much. But Smash honestly has been a huge part of my life. Again, I said I played it since I was little. Smash Melee, I played a crap ton. I mean, it is my go-to childhood game, and my family and I still talk about it to this day. As soon as we have somebody over and we start talking about it, we immediately go to Melee and talking about Ganondorf or all sorts of LAN parties that we have, like 4 people, and just loading up, doing neutral smashes or neutral specials of Ganon, neutral specials with Captain Falcon, doing the rest with Jigglypuff. I mean, it takes us back. My family and I were nostalgic for these kinds of games. And something that I actually plan on doing this year is I kind of plan on doing all sorts of gaming and streaming with my cousin, and might do seasonal plays. So this month, I actually am planning on streaming Resident Evil 4. So just for fun, because scary games, and I might actually stream Evil Within 2 as well. So we'll see more of that. On my personal channel, though. Not a plug, sorry. So, not a lot happening. Now that I host Smash Weeklies, and unfortunately I haven't been able to go to any because I've just been so freaking busy. I work 2 jobs, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing school, so love it. Getting some more information here from okay. So, just to give you guys a bit of an update about the match. So, we are going to be proceeding this next match as usual. And the only thing is there's going to be a guy who's super laggy. We've seen it. I think it's the Zero Suit Samus that we saw. So, with that being said... Okay. So, with that being said, I'm unfortunately gonna have to leave that match when the laggy guy comes on. And when that happens, I am just gonna talk to you guys about more Smash stuff, more Smash trivia, in case you guys don't know, and a little bit more about history and stuff with Smash. So, okay. Okay. Just trying to get information for everything. Just so that you guys are, know what's going on. Just trying to make sure I have all the information that I need. And making sure that things are running smoothly as possible. But yes, so most of the other games that I've played, I have tried many, many, many different characters in this game, and it's really tough to try and figure out one character that I'm good at. I mean, I am good with Chrom. He's mostly been my main that I've gone with because of it's mostly just because I played a lot of Melee and I gravitated towards Marth a lot. I tried Falco. I'm a little bit too fast with Falco. And ended up kept falling off the edge and dying way too much. So I stopped playing Falco and instead ended up picking up Marth. And because I picked up Marth, I ended up picking up Chrom in Smash Ultimate. So we're going to go ahead and go back here to our usual screen here. Got the new arena set up. I tried to do Marth in Smash Ultimate. I'm sorry, guys. I don't like the English voice actor for Marth. You guys can say what you want. I'm sorry. I'm a Japanese. I like the Japanese speaking Marth. I really like the Japanese voice for Marth. It's nostalgic for me. I really do enjoy how he sounds and everything. It's just, to me, that's Marth. It's not this keep your eyes open kind of guy. But plus, in recent iterations of Marth, especially Smash 4 and Smash Ultimate, they made him way, way more floaty. I mean, have you noticed? Especially in this game, they make him super floaty. And I think that's why I gravitated more towards Chrom and Roy, because they're faster, they're a little heavier, they're not as floaty, you can air control with them a little bit better. I initially did start with Dark Samus too, but unfortunately I got superbly humbled by the initial B-Team coach of Smash Ultimate at SUNY Poly, and it just was not good for me. I got humbled real quick. But, yeah. Alright, so it looks like we are going to get started with the next matchup. They are going to work through bans. They are also going to work through getting everything all set and situated with that. And... excuse me. Goodness gracious. With that being said... I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. I know usually they've mostly been going to Battlefield. I haven't seen any other stages, which is weird. Usually they do PS2, Final Destination. PS2 is not PlayStation 2. It's, excuse me, Pokemon Stadium 2. And I know I'm losing my audience here, and I'm sorry about that. Just had a lot of connection issues. We had a very, very laggy matchup with Zero Suit Samus, unfortunately. And that really, really screwed up our mojo. But now we actually have connection. We have a solid working connection and everything, so we're all set and good. Yeah. Initially, when I was playing Falco competitively, I say competitively, more like friendlies with my buddies back in Michigan. When I played Falco, I didn't really know how to wave shine. I knew how to wave dash and dash dance and stuff like that. I never wave shine because it felt like way too complex for me. I couldn't do that. I can only do it once, and that's it. As soon as I do it once, you will not see it again from me. Unfortunately. But that's just the way of the road, you know? Just the way of the road. Sometimes you are good at some things, and other times you're not good at others, and that's okay. Yeah. Lot of. Goodness gracious, it's been a long day. Hey, hey. So, we shall see who's going to be first for our team and for theirs. I definitely really, really hope the Poly goes first on our side. And if the Poly does go first, then hopefully the other person is the Ridley. Because I feel like the first person is going to be the Ridley on their team, considering that was the case last time. So, fingers crossed, let's do this. If fans are all set and ready to go. The thing about Ridley, again, you gotta play aggressive. You cannot be passive with Ridley. If you're passive with Ridley, then you're just gonna get destroyed. Should not zone. I'm sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record. Yeah. I had some pretty cool people on my team. I mean, super supportive, definitely able to take the time. They if you need to, they will be there and they'll help you with training and everything. It's awesome. These people at City Poly are great people. Sorry if I'm being pale as a ghost and now the camera's adjusting. Let me adjust the light here for a sec, just so it's not, you know. There we go. Much better. But yeah, most of the people here at City Poly, they're amazing. They're super supportive. They're very understanding. They know exactly what they're talking about. They're able to help you be competitive in any way possible. And they'll also, if you have time and you ask to train a little bit, if they're part of the A team or B team, they'll help you. It's awesome. I mean, it's cool. We had some really funny inside jokes and really supportive team members just to make sure everyone was A-okay and everything was working out fine. I've been sitting here for quite a while. I'm not really sure what's going on. That was double checking to make sure everything's A-okay. Always got to make sure everything's okay. Oh, excuse me. It's 9:30 and I'm yawning. But yes, the coach that I went up against and who I trained with, he mostly played Joker and Pyramithra initially, and as soon as Sora did come out, it was he started gravitating towards that. And it looks like we are going to be doing a very quick lag test here, so let's double check and see how everything is going. Things are not looking good. Okay, everything looks fine now. It looks and seems to be smooth as butter. Goody goody gumdrops, we're making progress. Everything is so proud of us. But yeah, basically my coach, he would main the really fast characters like Joker and Pyramithra, and he knew how to use them very, very well. And for that, I'm very, very humbled and happy that he was able to do that. Because I was very quickly humbled when starting out and trading. But very soon and very quickly he was able to, I think he was able to work out fine. Alrighty, folks, it looks like things are about to get started here. Stage is about to get selected, characters about to be exchanged, and soon we will be rip-roaring and raring to go. And I am right. We are going to be starting out with Palu versus Ridley. Now, what we saw the last matchup with this, remember, Palu is very, very good at the ranged game. So if this is the case, then she will be able to keep very, very large tabs on Ridley. Ridley is going to attempt to zone just like that, doing the charge neutral B, but unfortunately, it's just not going to work. As nice as those air combos are, it's just not enough to kill Palu. I know she's a little bit more lightweight than Ridley, but it's just not enough. Getting in with that explosive flame from Palu. Nice dash attack from Ridley, getting up that high damage, but again, the explosive flame canceling out that neutral, and up star KO with the Ridley. He's trying his best and doing wave dance and everything. He still has yet to analyze how this Palu works, though. He's trying to play more aggressive, is what he's trying to do, an edge guard with his charge neutral B. Oh, geez, that is super unfortunate for the Palu. But the fire, oi, oi. Palu's gonna need a miracle to make this comeback happen, which I'm sure she will. She just cannot get tripped up by the charge and getting rushed down. An attempt at a side B from Ridley, but again, cancels out with a neutral air. Palu is very, very close to getting KO'd right now. All Ridley needs to do is land that smash attack, but he's risking a lot here. And there's the grab. Can't land that aerial, but a dash attack's gonna finish it. Unfortunately, goodness gracious, that's unfortunate. They're bringing out their A game this time around. You can play it safe, but that's the thing, you can't play it too safe. If you play it too safe, then unfortunately that's what's going to be the end for you. Oops, that's not... Yeah, Palu's safe space is the ranged game, unfortunately. But if she does meet another rushdown character like that, then Unfortunately, that's not gonna be good. Excuse me. The way that Ridley played, though, I saw he changed it up just a tad. He definitely rushed down a lot more. He definitely used his neutral beat edge guard a lot more. Instead of doing that usual, keep at bay at a distance, he edge guarded with it a lot and dealt quite a bit of damage, unfortunately, for our people. It's not good. Now, with this Slowpoke character, I don't know what he plays. Wait, no, I do. I played him before. I can't remember what he plays, though. Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I cannot remember. But we shall see in this round. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Bands are being selected. And characters are also being selected, so we shall see what is going to happen. So we are about to have an amazing thing in our hands. Let us go, folks. Ridley is still in at 3 stocks. Looks like Smorf was ready. We got a Steve main. This is interesting. This is the first time I've seen an actual Steve main in this type of collegiate esports. I've never seen this before. Let's go, folks. We got Steve here going up against Ridley. Now, I personally cannot understand Steve. I know... Ooh, we got minecart combos. I mean, I know some of how Steve works. I don't know exactly what makes him good or not. Ooh, that's actually pretty smart use. He uses the dirt to protect himself so that they do something, create a lot of hit stun, a lot of damage from that. Is it stone? Stonework weapons. Not steel. Iron, sorry. He's still mining. He's got diamond. There he goes, crafting the diamond weapons. He is all set and ready to go with TNT. Wow, at 138% with Ridley. Goodness gracious, and that is almost going to take him off the edge. Wow, this man knows how to play Steve. As he hits that TNT, oh, wow. That is the first time I've seen anything like that with Steve. Wow. This person really knows how to play Steve. He must have been playing him from day one. Before the meat nerve. But wowee. Side B slide from Ridley, but I don't know if he's going to be able to top this. He's getting some good damage on Steve, but again, Steve can combo Ridley very, very well. Keep him off the edge as long as he can, just so he can get his materials, just so he can mine diamond weapons, just like that. Ridley at 101%. I don't know if he's going to be able to get away from this. Side B from Ridley on Steve, but I don't know if unbelievable glide, but down smash is going to take him out. But he still has 2 stocks left. Ridley at 118, 19, almost 120%. Steve forging some iron weapons just to make sure that he's okay. Ridley doing that neutral special to get rid of the minecart. Minecart carrying him off. Steve almost absolutely edge guarding with the back air, and that is going to take away that next stock. Unfreaking believable with this Steve. This is incredible. Side B from Ridley, just dealing enough damage, but it's just not enough to KO Steve. Steve getting these hit-stun combos to get 50% on Ridley. Goodness gracious. Ridley risking that up smash, but Steve, again, going into mine. He's got a diamond already, getting the diamond weapons, and there he goes. Unbelievable, folks. That was insane. This person knows how to play Steve. He's been playing from day one. That's incredible. Good games. Goodness gracious. This Steve is all we're gonna need, I think. I hope. Only got one stock off this Steve, but that's amazing. Good stuff, lads. Good stuff. Absolutely unbelievable. This Steve is incredible. Now, Steve is going to come in. Steve is already in. He's going to select bands, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to see another Palu come in and take place. Unless they decide to change the character last minute or use their substitute. We shall see. That was unbelievable with Steve combos. I've never seen anything like that before. It's absolutely insane. Catching him in the minecart to just constant hit stun with the up tilt and up airs. It's insane. Finishing off with an up smash. Absolutely incredible work with that Steve character. I mean, granted, I was not happy when he first released, but seeing those combos, that was insane. Personally, I've never seen anything like that myself, but if you're a Steve main, hey, hats off to you, congratulations, that's amazing. Now, they're selecting, you're getting bans and stuff over with, so just gotta wait for that, and then we'll get the show on the road. Now, Steve has been doing very, very well. If he's going up against Palu, if he's going to be going up against that Palu, then basically all he needs is that dirt wall, and he just constantly mines. Because that's what protected him against Ridley. I mean, Ridley tried to rush down and destroy the blocks as fast as he could, but it was just not enough. Because by the time that he was mining, he already got gold and diamond, and then was able to get his diamond weapons and deal extra damage. So, I don't know if Palu's going to be able to make this, unless she does her side smash. I think that's the only thing, because it has a wind hitbox, or a wind box, which is weird. But if she's able to do that, then Steve might be in a bit of trouble. But I don't think it's going to be enough, unfortunately. I do not think so. Steve, is he going to be changing? Is he changing his character, or is he selecting a different stage? I think he's selecting a different stage. But Glacier Star is all set and ready to go. We are just waiting on Smorf here, who is the Steve, which unbelievable work from him, by the way. Good work on Ridley trying to pressure and deal as much damage as he could, but it was just not enough, considering Steve, the way that he was working, was unbelievable. Steve's pressure work and being able to protect himself with those dirt blocks was ingenious. So, folks, what do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be the Palutena? Or do you think it's going to be the, it's definitely, I don't think it's going to be the Zero Suit, because that's a completely different person. But, who do you think it's going to be, folks? Again, if it is going to be the Palu, then she's going to be using a lot of her projectiles to try and pressure. But I do not think that that is going to be the case, because with that, just the way that this game has been playing out, we gotta swap subs in if that's the case. Unless they don't have any subs, then we might see the Palu again. But seeing how this team plays, we might, I don't know, might see a Donkey Kong or something? I'd be surprised if we see a Cloud or a Young Link. Something like that. At least fast, lightweight characters. We've seen a lot of... We've seen one have lightweight, which was Palu. We've seen a heavy, which is Ridley. Actually, one lightweight, which is Zero Suit, but she's a combo, she's speedy. We've seen a zoner, which is Palu, and we have the heavyweight, which is Ridley. Now, again, we don't entirely know what might happen. Still waiting to see what's happening here. This is going to be very, very interesting. Let's see what we got here. They are all set and joined and ready to go. Let's see what happens. And it is going to be the Palu. Palu versus Steve. If Steve can still use those dirt blocks to keep Palu at bay while he mines, then he's going to have enough to get his diamond ore very, very quickly. He's taking a stock away. I almost forgot about that. Yep, and they're going to go right into the quick of it. He's going to go ahead and immediately start mining. But that's just not enough. He's comboing with the wood, getting Palu almost up to 50% almost immediately. Right off the bat, Steve almost at 30%, but that's just not going to be enough for Palu. Goodness gracious, minecart to get that combo. Goodness gracious. Steve is really, really well at avoiding the range stuff. Again, dirt blocks. Palu runs right into it. Steve is just using it to get iron weapons. Got gold already. Hitting with a minecart, getting up to 70%. Unbelievable. Palu's already on the other side of the dirt blocks, but it's just not going to be enough because Steve already has the iron weapons and TNT. And 103%. Goodness gracious. Steve is taking a lot of damage, but not enough to get him KO'd. But the smash KOs Palu at 130. Unbelievable. Steve is playing an amazing game with his diamond weapons, getting Palu almost up to 40%. Right off the bat, as soon as he comes back in, 64%, just about. Goodness gracious. Steve trying to play safe with the TNT to do enough damage and up smash. Wood blocks to protect him even further. Unbelievable. Steve might get more diamond just in case his weapons break. Palu's stuck. And a side smash for Steve, and that's another stock. Wowee. Steve, unbelievable. Staying safe behind those blocks and using the minecart to get closer. Minecart to deal some damage. Another aerial attack. Is he going to get hit? Nope. Unfortunately not. That's not going to work. Steve at 107% at 2 stocks still. I think he's still going to stay alive. Palu is still getting comboed. Palu at 90%. Oh, unfortunate with the up smash from Steve, but still not KO'd. Oh, the up smash, and that KO'd him, unfortunately, but he still has 1 stock left. Palu at 91%. And the back air from Steve is not enough, but he hits the TNT closer just in case. If Steve lands another back air, and that is it. KO at 130%. Now, here comes the Zero Suit Samus, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to get footage of this matchup because this character is this matchup is extremely laggy. So, I think, unfortunately, folks, based on that, I am going to have to go ahead and end this stream here. Unfortunately, as much as I would like to keep this going and see how the next match plays out with Zero Suit Samus, there's a lot of lag that happens. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep this going unless people are okay with me keeping this going. One second here, folks. I'm just going to double check. Make sure everything's A-okay. Because I know Yeah, we ran into a bit of a lag issue. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just going to keep this going. Sorry about that, folks. I initially was going to end it here. But it seems like we might actually keep it going. Okay, yeah, they're going to do their match separately, one-on-one. But with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the results that I've seen here tonight. This is unbelievable. Absolutely amazing work done by Team A. This is insane. Absolutely great work. The Steve is phenomenal. Palu, great job. Absolutely phenomenal. K-Roll needs some work, just a bit of work. Try not to get comboed as much. Okay, yeah, they're gonna let me know what the score is gonna be, and let's see what happens. So this is just them, fellow teammates. They're just gonna be pressing buttons, trying to keep this going. This isn't really anything much. It's just basic friendlies and stuff going. You know, as people do. So absolutely amazing work with Steve. Steve was absolutely phenomenal with, again, the zoning and keeping the pressure on with those blocks. Great work. I'm very curious to see how the Zero Suit Samus match is going to go, because Zero Suit, again, is a rushdown character very similar to Ridley. But I'm not sure how it's going to go. And I definitely would have struggled with Palu, because with her zoning and the way that Crom works being a glass cannon, it's just not good. It's a recipe for disaster. I mean, absolute recipe for disaster. If I attempted to try and go up against it, just would not work. It wouldn't work at all. Ridley would be easy to handle. I know that for sure, because again, combo food, heavyweight. I'd be able to get a lot of neutral airs, up airs into a forward air, if not an up B or a side smash. Zero Suit Samus would be much more difficult because she's faster than Chrom. I'm able to get a lot more hits off than Chrom, so it would almost be virtually impossible to have that happen. That's also something that I have not seen in the competitive sense. I have not seen in collegiate Smash cords. I have cable management. I've not seen a Peach or a Daisy at all. I've seen lots of Bowsers, Ridleys, Soras. I saw one Snake. One Solid Snake, but nothing else after that, actually. I've seen a Sonic. Yoshi. I've only seen one Yoshi, unfortunately. Seen a few Sephiroths, but not a lot. Sephiroth is one of those unique characters. Definitely kind of a glass cannon, like super glass. But he's mostly, I don't know if you guys agree, but he's mostly going to be for, I'd say for friendly matches. So, you know, 8-player Smash and 4-player Smash and stuff like that. I've only seen one Kazuya, now that I think about it. A lot of Pyra and Mithras, a lot of Soras, not a lot of Mewtwo's, Mario, a few Marios, not a lot of, well, no. Little to no Luigi's, not a few Captain Falcons. Haven't seen a lot of, there are actually a lot of characters I have and have not seen. I could go through the entire list, but, you know. Basically, for top tier, I have not seen a lot of top tier characters. A few, I mean, let me take that back. I've seen a few Pyro and Mithras and a few Jokers. I have not seen a lot of, you know, Peach, Daisy. I haven't seen a lot of that. Sorry, I jumped. We have Halloween decorations in the house, and someone just set one off, and it scared the bejeebles out of me. So, talk about a horror stream without being a horror stream. Because it is spoopy season, so merry spoops. Happy Hallows. I've actually seen quite a few Incineroars too. I don't know what it is about Incineroar, but definitely have seen a lot of those. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this real quick because I want to listen to a little something while I wait. I've seen one Falco. Only one Falco, and that was in friendly matches online. It was crazy. Folks in the chat, I'm curious, what specific characters would you like to particularly see in competitive, other than the usual fast-paced characters, you know, like Pyramithra, Joker, Chrom, you know, Peach, Daisy with the floatiness, Kazuya, Ryu, Ken. Oh, excuse me. I know a few people that I've talked to, they can't quite get the hang of button inputs for Ryuken and Kazuya. And Terry. But you just gotta grow up with those types of fighting games, you know? That's why I like, I'm a fan of NRS games and NRS, NetherRealm Studios. Most in particular, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat 11, Injustice Gods Among Us, and Injustice 2. I grew up with actually most of the arcade Mortal Kombat as well. My favorite Mortal Kombat game as of right now or my favorite arcade version has been Mortal Kombat 3. I just love the art design of it. I love the costumes for the ninjas. It was absolutely incredible. I wasn't a huge fan of MK2, only because I thought the way I was a very weird kid. I just wasn't a fan of MK2, but never played MK4. I don't even, was there MK5? I think that's where it got into Deadly Alliance and yeah, that was Deadly Alliance and Deception in Armageddon. Those games were okay. I mean, for Mortal Kombat games, they're pretty cool because they brought everyone in. But Deception, basically, Deadly Alliance was kind of like a precursor game for Deception, and then Deception came out and was like the creme de la creme, and then Armageddon came out, and that was basically like basically the Smash Ultimate version. And hey, look, the Streak of the Devil Terry. But Mortal Kombat Armageddon was kind of like the Smash Ultimate of Mortal Kombat games. And a lot of people would argue the Mortal Kombat trilogy. Some people want to say Mortal Kombat 11 because they're bringing a lot of characters back. But I think Mortal Kombat Armageddon is the original Mortal Kombat Ultimate, like the Smash Ultimate Mortal Kombat Ultimate thing. Now, it wasn't praised, unfortunately, because it was cool that they did have a character creator. That was one of the selling points of Mortal Kombat Armageddon, is it had a character creator in it, where you could create your own combatant. And then do like... Another selling point was being able to create your own fatalities. The custom fatality to be chosen from a select few. And again, that wasn't the best. A lot of people didn't like it because it just felt like you were just... I think Dark Souls, basically, you can leave messages, but you have to select a pre-existing message, like pre-existing words and stuff. So it wasn't quite the best, unfortunately, and threw a lot of people off. But yeah. Oh yeah, boy. Terry is just dash dancing like crazy right now. How do you even move the controller stick that fast? I mean, I can't even... With this one right here, I can't even. Absolute bonkers. I can't even believe it. As far as my favorite Smash game, I don't have a favorite. I love the entire Smash series so much. Now, for competitive, I don't know. I mean, it's cool to watch. It's fun to play Melee competitive. I personally like to play Melee competitive more. Smash Ultimate's cool, and it kind of has that fast-paced Melee-ness, but I personally, I prefer Melee. I kind of want to have Melee, Ultimate would be kind of my dark horse for competitive, because, I mean, I'll occasionally play it competitive, but I think the other Smash games, Brawl and Smash 4, I kind of want to play casually and with, like, more than 2 people, you know? I just think it's fun with more people. It just is. I mean, hey, have like a tournament going, even. I think that'd be even cooler, like an in-person tournament, kind of like the weeklies. I think it'd be pretty cool. I remember when I was little, actually, there was a fake leak out for Smash 64 if you do a specific, like, C-stick button input to play, basically to play as Metal Mario. And it was absolutely fake. My brother and I tried it several times, and unfortunately it just didn't work. It just wasn't it. I'm just gonna check in real quick just to see how that match is going. I haven't seen a lot of Greninjas either. Sorry, I keep bouncing around with conversation, but I really have not seen a lot of Greninjas in competitive. I've seen maybe one, maybe two. Greninja's pretty good. That was close. Very close with that Greninja off the edge. I know this is casual friendlies and stuff, but goodness gracious, this is absolutely insane. No, as much as I like the HD rendition, like, as much as I like I almost said PlayStation 2, Pokemon Stadium 2, I personally like the original Melee Pokemon Stadium more. Just something about it. It's not super brightly lit like this, and the weird shadows and stuff. I don't know, it just sits better with me. Now, the HD version of Yoshi's Island, the Melee version, that looks pretty freaking sick. I really like that stage a lot. Makes me feel like I'm 10 years old again. So, folks, if you, the few of you who are still watching, just out of curiosity, how many of you would be interested in incorporating other fighting games on campus? I mean, other than Guilty Gear Strive, we only have the one and Smash, but I mean, how cool would it be to have Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, King of Fighters, or even Tekken as like a weekly or like a local tournament, something like that? Or even Injustice, like any NRS games or Street Fighter. Now, unfortunately, because I'm more of an Xbox guy, I do not have the most recent Street Fighter. And I know it's on PC as well, but I just, again, I can't bring myself into combos and everything. I mostly like the, well, NRS games because of how satisfying the combos feel and the way that the supers feel, as well as the specials, because you actually feel the weight of your hits instead of Street Fighter, which kind of does like a weird hit stun thing. Lots of casual shenanigans going on here. Heck, even Killer Instinct. I'm starting to get into Killer Instinct a little bit, playing as Fulgore. It's fun. Seriously, folks. I mean, I know it's Xbox and PC exclusive, but I think we should do some sort of Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter tournament. I think it'd be so much fun. Even King of Fighters. You don't want to see Terry. I know they released DLC. Alright, we just got an update as far as the set went, and it looks like Wildcat eSports won the second set, folks. So we got a third set incoming. Let's go. So, third round of 3v3s. Let's see how this goes. This is the longest I've had to stream, but I got energy juice to try and keep me awake. It's 10 o'clock and I'm starting to burn out, but I'm sticking with it, folks. Let's do this. That was mostly powder. Oh, I need water. Wowee. Wow, watching me die on camera, this is great. I stream. I'm a great streamer. I die for the fans. It's not as bad as the time I did the ghost pepper chip challenge. And basically, we had these pocking tortilla chips that had ghost pepper dust on them. They looked like Doritos, but they were not. They were basically like really, really crispy Tostitos, like the classic Tostitos, and they had a ghost pepper powder on them. And what I did was for every stock that we lost, I'd eat another chip, and I'd eat 13. I was dying. I was absolutely dying, but it was all in good fun. It was actually a lot of fun. I mean, I really like the chips a lot. I mean, it's spicy. It's spicy. Why is it spicy? I plan on doing challenges like that in the future, especially with Smash. Challenges like that are hilarious. Now, we're just waiting on the team, our opponents, because we won the second set, so we're just waiting for the opponent to arrive, and we'll have a third set ready to go. And then right afterwards, I'm going to get something to eat, and then, busy by time for me. I do not mean to be an advertiser for other games, but I is anyway. I'm not being sponsored or anything. Actually, have you guys been down in the dumps? Has G Fuel not been enough for you? Have you been trying every single other energy drink out there and there's just not one for you? Well, Sudi Poly has got you covered with Rockstar. Rockstar is a delicious energy drink that that is, at least the one that I've tried the fruit punch one. It's really, really good. Got me through my classes and perked it right up. I mean, I haven't tried the original, but Rockstar is honestly, it's really good comparing it. I mean, comparing it to Monster, it's really, really good. I would say it's better than Monster, so that's coming from me. No, I don't have a script or anything, so I'm just going with what's the top of my head. Folks, if you want a really good energy drink, then please, by all means, Rockstar is the way to go. PepsiCo, it's absolutely delicious. I highly recommend. Looks like we're just gonna run some other friendly matches so that it doesn't kick us out of the little tournament thing. Sorry, I'm getting a granola bar. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'm making poor life decisions. So I'm just gonna eat a granola bar and hope for the best. Hope I don't die. Folks, if you haven't already, please sign up and join Retro GameCon. It's absolutely cool. I'm super excited to go. I am an active video game enthusiast. I love retro games. I love modern games. I love video game consoles. I love arcade machines, arcade cabinets, tabletop games. I love Dungeons and Dragons, Cosmic Encounter, Ticket to Ride. Absolutely amazing board games and video game stuff. So it looks like we might be starting off with Steve. Yep, Steve and Palu. Let's go. Saw how this match went last time. Let's see if it happens again. We're starting with Steve off strong. We're starting off strong. Wow. Immediately, Steve was mining for materials, trying to avoid projectiles. Very good use of the dirt blocks to keep distance, but again, Palu keeps running into those dirt blocks. Unbelievable hit combos from Steve, being able to hit stun Palu into 60%. Unbelievable. Oh! The forward smash by Steve, almost able to KO Palu at 95%. Hits the TNT, almost explodes. Palu playing a dangerous game, hitting that TNT. Unbelievable, 135%! Palu can't make the warp back, unfortunately. It's not gonna work out for her. But the combos on the blocks are still coming. Absolutely unbelievable. Palu trying to read Steve. Keeping him at bay with the projectiles, but unfortunately I don't think it's going to work. With the down smash doesn't work, and the down spike with Steve off the edge. Unbelievable. Mining cart sliding Steve, trying to get Palu stuck in the mine cart. Does not work. Got very close though. We have up tilt and up air combo side smash with the Palu, and that is gone at 82%. Absolutely amazing. Steve, the winner for this round. Will we see Steve pull a match for Smash Ultimate Team A? We shall see. I'm really excited to see how it goes. Excuse me, goodness gracious. To see exactly what happens. Now, since we already saw Steve go up against Palu, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be Ridley now. Unsure as of yet. Yep, it's going to be Ridley next. 95% sure, if not 99.999% sure, because Glacier Star is still here. And if that is the case, then it's going to go straight to Cryo, who is 06 Samus, and unfortunately that's not going to be able to be streamed because of lagging issues. Now, that is okay, we're going to be running friendlies, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. So, Steve, well, as we saw with that last round, absolutely amazing stuff with keeping Palutena away with the blocks, keeping her distance so that he can mine and get the diamond and get diamond weapons to combo into up tilts and up airs. Absolutely insane, amazing hit stun. Love to see that with a side smash to finish it. We're going gold, Ridley. Somebody's a fan of Super Metroid? No? Yep, okay. We're going with gold, Ridley. Somebody's a fan of Super Metroid. We saw Meta Ridley before, and somebody must have been a Metroid Prime fan. But now we're seeing gold, and we're seeing Super Metroid in the statue. 2, 1, go! Ridley is doing some pretty good combos in the air, but again, Ridley staying at bay. Ooh, got that, having at 50%. Not being able to land a touch on Ridley just yet. Steve, ooh, with the fishing line with Steve, getting him at almost 40%. Minecart almost hit. Again, he's trying to do zoning. Not good for Ridley. Ridley cannot zone. He's trying too hard, but that's not a part of his gimmick. Steve has gold. If he gets back to his mining station, he's got iron. He's trying to get diamond as much as he can. He's putting TNT. Steve is trying to do the fishing line, but got grabbed at the last second. Tried to do up B, but almost got hit by the anvil, and that is a stock from Ridley. Unbelievable. Side B from Ridley does not kill Steve. He's at 113%. Side smash, that unfortunately is going to do it, but we have 2 stocks each for both players. But blocks are still here to protect him, and he's still able to mine and get the ores he needs. And he's got golden weapons. Will he get diamond? I'm not sure, but he's got up air and up tilt combos to stun. Really doing a great job at pressuring, doing damage to Steve, but unfortunately it's just, I don't know if it's going to be enough. Really already at 80%. 98%, almost at 100%. Ridley up smash, and that's going to take Ridley's second stock. Unfortunately, Ridley's going to try and do all sorts of bread and butter combos, but I'm not sure if Ridley's going to be able to do it, trying to get the side smash on Steve, but oh, he went for it! So close. Ridley with the side smash does not kill Steve. Steve's at 119%, but the up B does unfortunately spike him to the ground. Gotta get him up to gold. He's already got gold. He's going for diamond, hopefully. This is a great stage to mine gold. Unfortunately, I don't know if this is very, very close. A close call for Steve. He's just gonna try and play it out. Deal as much damage as he can. Oh, the hit's done. Getting up to 76% on Ridley. Absolutely amazing. He's got TNT all set and ready to go there. Up smash. Ridley's not dead yet, though. Unfortunately, almost hit with the anvil. All he needs is the TNT, if not something else. Ooh, so close, Steve. And that is gonna not do it. He had DI. Insane. he just needs one sort of smash attack, if not a grab, and that might be it, folks. No! At 169%, Steve's got diamond. That's, you just know that that really is done for with the up smash, and there he goes at almost just about 200%. Now, we have one more match left to go. Steve versus the Zero Suit Samus, and unfortunately, we're not going to be able to stream it tonight because of lagging issues. So, instead, we are going to be running friendlies. More friendlies. Lots more friendly. Yay. I love friendlies. Do you guys remember when friendlies used to be a huge thing? Like, friendlies in Central New York was a huge, huge thing. There were a ton of them around. There are not many of them before. Like, there are not many of them anymore. They used to be everywhere. Like, seriously, they used to be absolutely everywhere. Hello. So, Steve is on his last stop. If he is able to survive with his last stop, this may be a win for Sunipong. And I would be absolutely excited for that. I can't. Unbelievable. Lots of good stuff, folks. Lots of good stuff. Yep. Unfortunately, it looks like everybody's leaving, but that's okay. We got one last match ready to go. I will tell you folks the results very, very shortly. Just keep it on the nose. Not looking good for me as far as bitrate goes. Should not do that. Hello. Oh, my bad. Okay. So, yep. So, basically, this last match is going to conclude the set. Whether we win or lose, this is going to be the last match of the night. So, with that being said, folks, please stay on the edge of your seats. As the results will be here shortly. Now, I've gone up against a few Diddy Kongs. I'm not a fan. I hate Diddy Kong. I'm sorry. Online Diddies are not. They're not great. I hate them. I really do. I hate Diddy Kong so much. It's just the way, like, his noises and how fast he is. It's just some of the BS he can pull off is not, it's not fun. I'm not a huge fan. Have any of you guys seen the Daigo parry but performed in Smash Ultimate? It's funny. I mean, it's cool, but it's also pretty funny because he's doing it up against a fox. And it's insane. He perfect parries every single hit of Fox. And then combos it straight into... And then basically does the combo and then does a super. I say super. Does his final smash. I'm so used to fighting games, I say super. It's technically a super, right? Final smashes are supers. I'm gonna call them supers. I know I'm losing some of my audience, and that's okay. Most of the night is dragging on, and unfortunately this is gonna be the last match and I can't show up because of lag. So unfortunately that's the way it's gonna be. However, I will say it has been an honor to be able to do this for you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. If you have to leave us pretty soon or pretty early, I understand. Get your rest, get your sleep, do your homeworks, play your video games, practice, get ready for your matches for the next few weeks. But, hello? But yes, just make sure that you are doing what you need to in order to take care of yourself. Just trying to make sure the screen doesn't go dark. This is the longest I've had to talk in forever. Just refill my water bottle after this. I've had a full water bottle already today. Drank it all. Refilled it. Drank another. So I drank about 2 of these giant water bottles. Just from talking. I'm actually gonna unscrew the top because there's more in here, but I can't get it if I use the top, so... I actually was gonna wear this, but I didn't know how it would look on stream, and if it would even fit over my headphones. But is it? Barely. Not even gonna fit. Nope, it's not fitting. That's okay. Okay, it looks like he left, so I think the results of the match are being posted. No, it's results. RESULTS. We're on our second player. Oh, okay, so Steve unfortunately wasn't able to make it. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do stuff. Just to mess around and keep the things going. Probably should have gone rando, to be honest. Yeah, folks, so when I was talking about Ether, I was talking about this move right here. Initially, in the vanilla version of the game, it it would KO the opponent first and not Crom, and then in later iterations and later updates, it would keep that Crom would be KO'd first. And then here's another form of wave dashing, as you can see. Very poor recovering, unfortunately. And because, you know, I'm trying to do live and also do this online, I'm going to be a wee bit laggy. Yeah, that's another thing. If you see Crom and he goes in really, really deep, he falls like a brick. He goes really fast and falls like a brick. That keeps him up? That's weird. Oh, I didn't mean to. I keep fighting and jumping around like crazy. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna ask if he wants to do friendlies. Whoops. Oh. Sea chicken's here. I'm just curious, like, do they want to do friendlies, or are we just gonna wait until the results pass? There's a very high chance that my controller might die in the middle of this. So everyone just be forewarned. I may have to swap to all reliable. That's weird that that doesn't cut through it. But that... Wait, tilt does? What? This is the first time I've seen this, but like as you get closer, it's stronger and like... Look at that! I didn't know that. How? Slice, slice, and then, that's actually really good pressure that you could do. Being able to chop it like that? I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. Yep. At 100%, that's what's gonna happen. I'm a man of revenge. Give up B reverses, because, you know, we like those, we take those, as usual. Sorry, there's a whole lot of nothing happening. Just basically trying to keep this alive. So I'm gonna double check to see if we got any results. Still haven't gotten results. Just double checking to see if the results have been posted yet, because the last match is happening off stream. Oh, the lag. Well, that's an insta KO. Swordsman's. I go down, he goes up. He goes up, I go down. Start slashing bros. Kamikaze? I've got a sick counter though. Kamikaze! I don't have a jump. Alrighty, folks. So, I am seeing the results as of right now. And it looks like Suni Poly is the winner. Congratulations, WCE, Suni Poly, Wildcats Ultimate Team A. Absolutely amazing job. Congratulations, everyone. And thank you all so much for joining me on this amazing stream. I hope you had as much of a fun time as I did. I hope you have an excellent night, and I will see you all in the next one. Please have an excellent night, and I will see you next time.